A move that angered some El Pasoans. El Paso County commissioners voting to give themselves a pay increase. We're taking a closer look now at how commissioners came to that decision. ABC7's Rick Cabrera has this special report.
For years, the El Paso County Court has been increasing the pay for county employees to improve recruitment and retention. In less than 2 weeks, once the county's budget is finalized, El Paso County commissioner salaries are going up from $62,000 to just about $90,000. An increase of approximately 42%. The county judge's salary will rise from $87,000 to $102,000, an increase of approximately 17%. County courts in Texas approve their own salaries, and I wanted to know exactly how our elected officials came up with those numbers. It's a story you'll see only on ABC7.
The vast majority of people are not going to like it, and I understand why.
County Judge Veronica Escobar and the entire court knew the backlash would come, but say the decision had to be made.
For the longest time, El Paso County, and particularly the Commissioner's Court, lagged behind not only other local elected officials, but other similar-sized counties in the state of Texas.
This spring, the county hired public sector personnel consultants to evaluate the salaries of 11 positions, everything from the county attorney to the tax assessor collector, by comparing those salaries to other large urban counties in Texas. But look closely, 9 of the 10 counties picked for the study also happen to be the richest in the state. They're not just home to Dallas and San Antonio, but Plano and Sugar Land. And there's Harris, home to Houston, which brings in 10 times the tax revenue and has the highest paid county commissioners in the state. But if you took out Harris County with, a budget in the billions, more than 4 million people in that area, if you take them out, it drops the average median salary for county commissioners and the county judge by about $5,000. If you even just go with counties where there's more than 500,000 residents but less than 1.2 million, it limits to about 6 of those 10 that they use in their analysis, and it drops it by about 10,000. Is that a concern to you?
Again, that's the difficulty. Is that are we going to find is there going to be what is that perfect number? It's hard. It's difficult. It's difficult to say exactly. Did we hit it right on the mark? I think whether it was 85 or 89, I think ultimately you would ultimately still get the same reaction.
Commissioner Vince Bettis says the new salaries would rank commissioner salaries 18th among all Texas counties, and the judge's salary would rank 20th. Then I asked, if the pool of applicants for elected offices in El Paso, why compare pay against other counties? You're an elected official. This is home to you. Harris County, Travis County is not going to come tapping on your door and say, hey, come be an elected official in Travis County. It doesn't work that way. So why are you using other counties as the market rate and not businesses here in El Paso? Sure,
that's a very fair question. No, you're exactly right, and that's what made this study difficult. The Commissioner's Court, in years prior, salaries for elected officials were sort of set arbitrarily with no sort of objective criteria.
The criteria used to determine the market rate was applied to all elected officials. Consultants got the average salary for the position in those 10 large counties. Then the court aimed for 70% of that number when setting the salaries. Commissioner Bettis said that's because El Paso's per capita income and household income is lower than the rest of Texas. So they felt 70% was a reasonable level.
A lot of people say, well, you think you deserve, there were some people say, oh, you think you deserve this, this isn't about me as an individual. Ultimately, my decision was based on what is the value of the work that this office and the individual that will come after me worth. What is a fair compensation for the work that should be put in.
Commissioner Bettis says her job is full-time and believes a comparative salary will help bring in a wider pool of candidates. Also, we looked at a lot of numbers, and many counties half the size of El Paso or smaller were paying their county officials more. And as of now, even with the raises, the county budget does not call for a tax increase. Right now at KVIA.com, attached to the story, we have an interactive database that allows you to compare things like the property tax rates, population, and incomes for different Texas counties. Rick Cabrera, ABC7.